Tuanze kazi. Please introduce yourself.
My name's Carey Odhiambo. Like this.
And so.
Okay, my name's Carey Odhiambo, head coach of Carey Bank of Kenya. Champions the last 3 years.
Okay.
I was born in 1966 in Kericho.
Okay.
I come from Bondo County.
Okay.
That's where I come from.
So how did you get the name T9?
With the name T9 back in 1986.
Okay.
And there was a dog called T9 terrorizing people in Western Province. So this dog was biting people and killing me.
Okay.
So I went to a tournament. I was playing for Guru Crusaders that year.
Okay.
So we went for the tournament at Shawarimoyo. And I had a little shot from the baseline. So anytime I took the ball, anytime I got the ball, I just making every shot. So that's where the 29 came from. It was famous, stole by that name. So ever since that name was stuck. Yes.
So it's not that you are the one who was terrorizing people.
Yes.
Okay. So how long have you been a basketball coach? And how long have you been the Coopbank coach?
Okay, I've been a basketball coach for the last, I think, 21 years. I started coaching in 1989.
Wow.
With the same Guru Crusaders.
Okay.
It was a entire team, a self-supporting team.
Okay.
So when I was playing for Railways, when I joined Coopbank as a player in 1989, I also started coaching, doing my part-time. So just like that, I started coaching, had a passion for coaching. When I got this coaching, I started thinking about it back in 1987. And I asked myself, when I stopped playing basketball, what will I do? And I said, I have to start coaching. And that's where the interest came from.
Why did you stop playing?
I had an injury in 1992.
Okay.
I had an ankle injury and I stopped playing for about 6 months.
Okay.
When I came back to playing, I wasn't as quick as I was as a player. So many players were able to match me or take care of me. My shooting was gone. I couldn't drive through the baseline.
Okay.
I said, now I'm slower.
So it was a career-threatening injury.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what challenges and successes have you had in the league from 2010 until now? Especially since you became the Coopbank coach.
Okay, first I was the assistant coach. Coopbank.
Okay.
When I stopped playing in 1993, there's a coach called Osman Ali who looked at me and said, you're an intelligent guy. You catch everything, you can analyze the game. I want you to become an assistant. I teach you the drills that you can teach your team as you play. Why I do certain things, why I don't do certain things, why certain players are treated differently. So he's the one who really mentored me into coaching basketball. So as an assistant coach, I was an assistant until the year 2003, 2004. Then I became the head coach. For a year or two, we lost a few games, then became an assistant, then I became the head coach in 2006, 2007. So my first thing, the challenge that was there was to build this team. We had good players. We always were getting in the finals. Finals number 1, 2, 3. We would not miss out in the top 3. But come 2008, we decided to change the structure of the team. We're bringing in new players, younger players. Okay? And we recruited younger players. That's where we started a new program. We're bringing younger players every year. And that's where our success has been. Because younger players are teachable. You can coach them well. You know? It's not like old guys.
The old guys are unteachable.
They are teachable, but they don't catch. Taking the thing is hard. For them, it's very hard. Accepting the changes is very, very hard. Yes.
So what factors have contributed to your team's success since 2010?
One, they are able to learn. They're able to work as a team. We've had role making. We've made them play into roles that suit their talent.
Okay.
That was the crucial thing. Yes.
So how does a typical Coopbank training session look like?
We don't run a lot. We do a lot of technique, a lot of, let's say, fundamental basketball, ball handling, shooting, passing, team basketball. Those things are all incorporated in the game. So we start with warm-up, going to shooting, and we're going to 5-on-5, tackle the areas that are technical, more than running in the basketball, running without the basketball per se.
Okay. What tactics do you employ to keep the players motivated to play well in what is a very long season?
One, we don't run a lot. We put goals for them to achieve as players and as a team. So we really alternate the practice and become very, let's say, we're challenging them to do certain things. We also change the practice. We don't want to do the same things every day. You have to make practice interesting and motivating. So always you have new goals every time, new drills every time. Yes.
Past reports, they've painted you as a coach who prefers persuading his players to see his point of view, unlike a loud coach like, say, Pat Riley.
Yes.
So are there times you think your approach is a disadvantage, especially during playoffs when there's a lot of pressure?
Playoffs, it depends on the situation. Let me tell you something. When a team wants to win, you not tell them to win. When the team doesn't want to win, now there's a challenge. You have to show them how to win. Let them find a way to win it.
Is there body language to show a team doesn't want to win?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
One, they will not listen to you. They will not work hard. They will not practice the way they want to. And certain times, it's important to let a team go through all these motions. Let them lose sometimes for them to get serious. Yes. So, as a coach, sometimes you have to find a way, a balance. Sometimes when you win, a team is winning so much, it's challenging for you to see them go. You must show them.
But your team is winning too much, you get all the praises. Everyone wants to poach you.
It's dangerous. It's not good for the coach.
So you've actually said about winning,
Yes.
a lot. So you have been the defending champion since 2010.
Yes.
So how does your team guard against being complacent?
Big issue. Even now, 2013.
Yes.
It's so hard to motivate these guys that we must win the next game. So sometimes you have to let them find their own way. Let them find it. Let them lose a bit and know, we are defending champions. Nothing is easy for us. So now they'll come to listen. They'll come to work hard.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, it's been 2 months since the 2013 season began.
Yes.
What's your take on your team's performance so far?
Not good.
But you just said you want them not to.
Considering losing 3 games that we shouldn't have lost, losing is good, but how you lose also matters.
Oh, okay.
You lose with respect. You lose knowing that I gave my best, that team was better than us, and we lost the game. But losing and knowing you can win this game, that's a bad news. To me, I don't take it like that.
Okay.
Yes.
So what do you plan for the team now that you're not happy?
One of the things that we have to do is adjust, because this year, basketball has changed from last year to this year.
Okay.
All the teams that we're playing against are using what we used.
They're using it against you.
Against us. So now we have to come out and think of new tactics, new ways of doing things. Because if we stay the way we're staying, winning this year will be a hard thing.
Okay.
And I've told my team that it's going to be hard for us to win if we stay the same way. We have to change, we have to look at things differently, and then we play.
Speaking of those teams which are, we've said they have changed, they are using your medicine against you.
Yes.
Which pure specific ones which are giving you sleepless nights?
Like Thunder. They're using the way we do our things is the way they do their things. Because some of their players have been in our team. They've been in our practice sessions, and our influence with them has taught them how to go about things. So I think it is a positive thing. It is good for them to challenge us, and it will make us grow.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it is a good thing.
Okay.
Yes.
So what advice do you have for the next generation of aspiring basketball coaches?
They have to learn the ropes. I mean, they should not want to win today. You need to be patient. Like me, to be here, I've taken 22 years of my time to be where I am today. So they have to learn the ropes, go become an assistant coach, go through the courses, learn and be patient with yourself. And then you have to have your own style. Don't copy other coaches. That particularly is shouting, you don't want to shout. Phil Jackson is a quiet coach, now you want to be quiet. Benitez of Liverpool is writing notes, now you want to write notes after 2 minutes.
So they have to find their own.
You have to have your own things, your own style of play. And you have to, it will build through a lot of time, a lot of listening, a lot of talking, a lot of trial and error. You have to go through it.
Okay. What would you like the new national government and the county governments to do for sports and basketball in particular?
First, before you even talk about the government, our federation in basketball, they have to open their house for them to be audited, not just finance. What are we doing with what we have? And if the government gives us whatever they are going to give us, are we going to show them? So our house has to be clean. The structures have to be put in place, coaches have to be right, referees have to be right, players also have to be right. The standards of the game has to improve. Like rugby. What did they do?
Yeah, now they're playing all over the world.
Yes, in 2004, rugby was number 5 in pecking order. Basketball was number 2 behind soccer. All of a sudden, everyone wants to go to rugby.
No one wants to play b-ball.
Nobody wants to even to look at it. Yesterday there was NOC elections.
Yes.
NOC elections was yesterday. You hear them talking about athletics. Basketball is so far away from them. You know, you cannot put your money where you're not getting anything.
So them athletics is the only language they understand.
Yeah, yes. Nike sponsors athletics. Nike gives NOC equipment for all games in Kenya. All games in Kenya. Nike gives money to NOC to sponsor all games. But it depends on how you do your things. So if you don't perform well, definitely if I have a budget of 2 million, NOC will give me 200,000. If rugby has a budget of 30 million, they'll get 20.
So KBF has to put it out in order for us.
They have to be shouting. They have to be seen to be shouting. We are so quiet. The media doesn't know about basketball. Athletics Kenya or rugby, they have someone who is doing PR for them. Either volunteering, they're being paid money. But here, nobody wants to take that. Nobody wants to take it. You have to do something to get something. You can't do something for nothing.
Okay, speaking of Nike, now you've seen Zuku is sponsoring campus.
The college league.
The college league. 50 million. Why do you think that happened?
It happened because, one, college, one, it has, what those guys did was market Zuku to the league.
Yeah, to the college. Yes, the college.
And then these guys looked at it like, what are we going to get? They started small, but you see, it's going to end a big thing. The federation also has to find a way to get a sponsor by talking small. You see, the federation wants cash first. And that is wrong.
No sponsor will go for such.
And if you give me 100,000 cash, I see what I can do with it. No, tell a sponsor, put your things inside the gym.
Your banners.
Sell your stuff, but give us free coverage. some 3 years back, Citizen told the federation, we have slot of time from 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. You can show your games live.
Yeah, for real? Citizen?
Yes, they had nothing to show. See, these guys are saying, what can we get from that? Give us cash. This guy is giving you something for free. They told them, fine, we'll come back to you. They've never come back again. It shows you the kind of officials we have. These guys don't have the game at heart. You think about the player. Now maybe you have Super Sport wanting to come into the game. Even if they think the game's free. For now it's fine. We build a future. Next year but one. Players will be earning maybe 30,000-40,000 a month. Aren't we building the game?
Yeah, very. Yeah,
because you have to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
You have nothing to give these guys.
Yeah, at the moment there's nothing to give them. Yeah.
So these guys want you for free. So you give it to them.
Yes.
But on condition that after 1-2 years, give us this.
See your point.
Yes.
So what does Kenya have to do to develop professional leagues like the NBA and WNBA? What does Kenya have?
Structures. Our basketball talent has to go up. Coaches have to be equipped to start their work early in primary school. That's fundamental. There's no other thing. The league's level has to go up. Schools have to get to 90, 100 points per game. Because fans are coming to see basketball. Baskets going into the ring. You see, when baskets are many, guys are cheering up and down. They'll come for the game. But we score 40 points a game, 50 points a game, 60, 70 points a game. Fans will not come to see.
Okay, I forgot to ask you which teams on the continent give you sleepless nights?
Teams from Angola and West Africa. They've really invested their time. They've popularized their own game. Their coaches are really going for clinics. Their boys are getting scholarships and going out of the country. And that's where we are not going. The last time Kenya took players, and my brother is one of those guys who went out back in 1996.
Wow, okay, that was a long time ago.
You were sending 15, 20 players per year to the US. True story. The Secretary General then had connections with FIBA out of the country. Every year, 10, 20 players out of the country. College, scholarship. And in 1994, we were number 3 in Africa. True story. We were number 3 in Africa. Girls, we were number 1. We represented Africa in Australia in 1993.
The Olympics now.
We represented Africa in the World Championships as number 1 in Africa. Now, we are not even being seen anywhere. What happened? It's just that exposure. Coaches are not exposed, players are not. We have so many players who can come back and play for Kenya. We have so many. But federation doesn't care. Just like the Oliet story. You come back, you're not given a ticket, you don't pay the money back, and then you say, "What's a guy?"
You're told to pay for yourself and then
no allowance is given to you.
But the late story was different because Harambee Stars had a sponsor.
They have money. It's just the management.
Okay.
But if the government sponsors these sports, and we are serious about sports in Kenya, where academies are coming up, professional teams, maybe it's the next thing we'll get there.
Okay,
Once
yeah.
you go professional, Super Sports shows us online, everything goes well, we're seen all over the world. I'm telling you, we'll get places.
Speaking of talent academies, there's Shimba Hills now.
Yes.
Do you think that's the direction we should be headed now?
That's the way to be. Where we don't force students who are talented to go through the normal class. Get where because most of the players majority are not sharp. They have the talent, but they're not sharp. They're given something to do. Like Kina Messi. Kina Messi don't even know how to write their name. But they're millionaires.
Messi can't.
Didier Drogba doesn't know even how to speak English. But he's only So, what they do, they teach you how to play a football and something that will keep you after football. Then now you have your money, you give a job to a manager. Someone who can manage your money, can invest for you your money. That's the way to go. You know?
39. Thanks a lot for the chat. So Afro Hoops wishes you your season
Thank you.
a blessed one.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.